Nagato. Got no father like I'm Naruto. Keep the blade on me, Ichigo. Who really wanna go toe for toe? GTR from Tokyo. Diamonds whipping up on the stove. Lucky man like a 4-leaf clove. Diamonds wanna go.
Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a great day today. This is Nagato Revenge and welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be showcasing on how to unlock PlayStation Vita trophies with the program called Trophaxse SE. And I mean, who doesn't love, unlocking PlayStation trophies and hearing that, that nostalgic PlayStation sound. With that being said as well, please be sure to follow my latest social media so you know the latest hacking guides and tutorials for my channel. And just recently, I just made an official Discord for my whole community. So if you guys want to join my Discord and know the latest hacking updates and just want to meet new people from the modding scene, you could go ahead and do that. I'll have a link right now as showcased on the screen, or you could go in the link in the description below, type that in, and you could join my Discord. As well, in my Discord, I can help out people if I have some free time, and you could just want to talk to me and about modding or whatever. But with that being stated as well, if you do want to support my channel in any shape or form, you can feel free to donate via my PayPal. I'll also have a link in the description below, and as well I will have a little screen right here where you could just type in my URL link and then just look it up in Google Chrome or something if you want to donate. But of course that is purely optional. But with that all getting stated out the way, we could go ahead and get started on talking about the prerequisites and things you need for this video. So first things first, you need a modded PlayStation Vita or PSTV via using the Henkaku, H-Encore, or the Trinity hack. Your system has to be on 3.60 or 3.70 firmware. You also need the latest version of Vita Shell. You also need the latest version of Trophaxse SE. I think the latest version as of right now is 1.4, and any game of your choice, of course. So this works with any game that has trophy support, whether it's from any type of region, so Japan, Europe, USA, and such and so forth. As well, depending on how you want to transfer your files over, you can either use FileZilla FTP client or a USB charging cable. For this video in particular, I'm going to be using my PlayStation TV to record on, and I'm going to be basically using FileZilla FTP client, but this does work the same method via with a USB cable. With that being stated out the way as well, I have some additional information right here as shown on the screen. So this homebrew can unlock any trophy as long as you have a game installed to your Vita and its respective Trophy.trp file, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in the video. But for this process to work, basically the trophy has to be shown in the trophy app on your PlayStation Vita or TV, and you have to have the PlayStation Vita game already installed. So if you deleted the game but it still has your trophy information, this method wouldn't work. As well, with this process for Trophaxse SE, you're able to change timestamp. You could also this works with 3.60 to 3.70 firmware, and you could also sync your trophies to PSN, so it's not using any debug settings. And with that being stated out the way as well, I just want to give a special thanks out to Silica and Pina and also DotsTB for developing Trophaxse SE. I just want to give a shout out to TheFlow for developing Vita Shell, and I just want to give a big thank you to all of my fans and supporters who watch my stuff on a daily basis. With all those things getting stated out the way, we could go ahead and get started on the tutorial from the PC. So meet you guys there. Alrighty guys, so assuming that you did follow all the prerequisites as stated in the intro, we could go ahead and get started from our PlayStation TV or PS Vita. But as shown here, the first thing what we need to do is go ahead and boot into Vita Shell. So if you're using H-Encore or the Trinity exploit, go ahead and use that method first. But since I'm on Henkaku Enzo, I don't have to do that process. But what you want to do once you get that started via right now, we could go ahead and open up into Vita Shell. And the first thing what we need to do is go ahead and set up our FTP server, so we could go ahead and transfer over our files from our PC to our PSTV or PS Vita. Since I'm using my PlayStation Vita, or excuse me, PSTV, what I'm going to do is go ahead and set up my FTP server. So what you're going to do is go ahead and hit start on your controller, and then you're going to get this little main menu right here. If you scroll down using your D-pad right now, if you go to where it says select button, you could go ahead and use USB connection, or you can use FTP. In this case, I'm just going to be using FTP since I'm on my PlayStation TV, but I do recommend if you want, you know, faster transfer speeds, go ahead and use USB. But in this case, I'm just using FTP, so toggle to which one you want to do for whatever option. So I'm gonna go use FTP. Now once you go ahead and select your option, you could go ahead and press circle back out, and now what you want to do is go ahead and hit select on your either your PS3 controller if you're using a PlayStation TV, or select on your Vita, and then you should basically see your FTP server is now, you know, running at your IP and also the port. Now what we're going to do is just go ahead and transfer to our to our PC and open up FileZilla FTP client to get our homebrew transferred over to our PlayStation Vita or TV. So I'll meet you guys there for that process.
A few moments later.
Alrighty guys, so basically back onto the PC, and now we have our Trophaxse SE VPK file right here, and this program is going to allow us to unlock our trophies via using this method, and you can also unlock your trophies by, you know, changing your timestamps and stuff like that. But the first thing what we need to do is go ahead and open up FileZilla FTP client if you're going to go ahead and transfer files over, and then we're going to go ahead and type in our IP address that is showcased onto our PlayStation Vita or PSTV. So in my case, mine is 10.0.032, and then for the port is 1337. As always, it's the generic same one for everyone for this part, and then you could go ahead and hit quick connect. If you get this little insecure FTP connection error, just go ahead and hit OK, it's fine. And then via right now, you should see all of your directories onto your system. If you don't, make sure you go into Henkaku settings and make sure you have unsafe homebrew that is ticked in the settings so you can see all your directories. But what we need to do now is just go ahead back from our desktop, and in our UX0 folder, aka our memory card, we're going to go ahead and transfer over Trophaxse SC 1.4. It shouldn't take too long since the file is really not large, and as shown here, basically it already successfully transferred over. So once your VPK has successfully transferred over, and you can check right here if you go into UX0, what we could do now is go back to our PlayStation Vita or PSTV device, get it installed, and then we could go ahead and run our game of choice. So I'll meet you guys there back for that process. Alright guys, so assuming that you did follow all of the steps from the PC, and now you guys are back on your PlayStation Vita or PSTV, as shown here, we could go ahead and hit circle to cancel out our FTP server. And now when we go scroll all the way up to UX0 as shown here, what we could do is go ahead and find our trophy.vpk, so Trophaxse SE. We're just going to go ahead and hit X to install this package, and then we're going to go ahead and install it right now. So it shouldn't take too long as shown in the screen, and then once it's fully successfully installed within VitaShell, we could go ahead and back out, and it's going to basically pop up into our live area. But what I'm going to do first before we open up Trophaxse SE, we're going to go ahead and run any game of our choice. So let me go ahead and back out from my VitaShell system, and then as shown here, here's Trophaxse SE. I'm just going to go ahead and click on a bubble, but I'm not going to run it yet. But now what I'm going to do is just run any game of choice. So in this video, since it's like Persona themed, that's what I wanted to do. I'm going to go ahead and run Persona 5 Dancing in the Starlight, and go ahead OK. And then before I even you know, mod my trophies, I'm going to showcase that I don't have any of them unlocked. So I'm basically just going to wait for the game to hit in the main menu. So for example, if you're doing this for a new title as well, when you want to unlock your trophies, just make sure you pop into basically the main menu of the screen, and either A, you can quit out the game and then run Trophaxse SE, just so basically the trophy TRP could basically be loaded. So I'm just waiting for, you know, the game to do its thing. I think it should be fine now. So the way you could check if you see your trophy data, so if I go into my trophy app right here and scroll all the way down, right now it should be restoring your trophy information. But as shown here right here, you can see that Persona 5 Dancing in the Starlight, I have none of my trophies unlocked. But now if I go ahead and quit out of Persona 5, what I'm going to do is go ahead and scroll to Trophaxse SE right now, and then you're going to have basically your list of games. So if you just some quick tips and tutorials right now, if you see like your MPWR ID and it doesn't have your game name, most likely it's from Japan or a Korean region, due to the fact that this program doesn't do so well with Japanese text, but if your game is a English title or it's from Euro and it has basically regular characters, it should be fine. So that's how we can see our title ID along with the MP.com ID, as opposed to this one that I have highlighted. It's a Japanese title, so it's not really going to read it. But what we could do now is go ahead and hit X over our title, and what is happening is basically the program is finding the trophy.trp file and setting up trophies and stuff. So I could go ahead and either unlock all trophies here, or I can unlock one trophy, and then what it's going to do, I have either option to basically unlock them all at once, or I have basically an option to, you know, unlock them one by one. So let's say if I wanted to do this one right here, I could use, you know, either the real secure tick time, aka using the real time to unlock this trophy right now, or I could come here and make a custom timestamp for my trophy. So let's say if I wanted to do something crazy and unlock my trophy in, I don't know, 2033, I could do that as well. But just to show you that I can unlock my trophies into one time as shown here. Basically the trophy has unlocked via that date. But let's say if I want to come back out and unlock all my trophies all at once, as shown here, basically the game or this program is unlocking all of my trophies via right now. So I'm going to let basically the script run on the screen for the most part, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and pause the video and then showcase that my trophies are at 100%, since it may take a little while. Alrighty, so as shown here, basically you could see the platinum that basically unlocked 1 minute ago. So here's Dancing in the Starlight Platinum. So if I go ahead and scroll all the way to my trophy list right now, as you see, it's at 0%, but now it's at 100% fully. So if I scroll all the way down to one of my trophies right here, I'm trying to find the one I set the date at 2031. Yeah, so this trophy right here, remember that in the program I set my date to a certain time, so that I showcased that method works as well. But yeah, this is essentially how you mod trophies via using Trophaxse SE, since there is a multitude of ways on how to do this with the Vita. If you guys did like this video right now and have any questions on how to set this up, you can either feel free to join my Discord or hit me down in the comment section below. But with that being said, my name is Nagato and I'm signing out. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.
Of course, I love llamas. Nice and silky smooth.